Okay. Welcome back to Grand Strain Smoke and Jokes. Well, we talk about our grand strains right now. As you see in the background, I'm playing some right now. This is my Three Bear OG right here. We got some Pink Panama here, and we got Fuge State up here, right? So, thank you for joining me. Let me put my hold on a minute here. I don't know why I did that. Alright, hold on a minute here. I believe it should be. No, hold on. Alright, let me bring that in. I have my lower third rocking out as we are going through. It's supposed to be on my button here. I guess I gotta fix that up. Alright. Let me check something out here. Anyway, so in case y'all do not know, there was a Memphis shooting, rampage that was happening yesterday, right? And so what they did is they finally caught the guy. So I'm just giving you an update of this situation. While I'm reading this article, it says Memphis shooting rampage suspect in custody after 4 killed, 3 wounded. What we know. All right, so let me show you my oh, that's what it was. Oh, hold on. Let me switch myself over here. Okay, so let's show you this right here, right? Memphis shooting rampage suspect in custody after 4 killed, 3 wounded. What we know. Memphis, Tennessee. 4 people were killed, 3 wounded in parts of Memphis were in lockdown for hours. I thought it was supposed to be on lockdown, until a man saw it in a live stream shooting spree that stretched across the city, was taken into custody, authorities said Tuesday, right? Or Thursday, my fault. The rampage began early Wednesday and continued until Ezekiel Dejon Kelly, 19, was captured Wednesday evening. Memphis Police Chief Cyrillian Davis said the crime scene included a carjacking that led officers to Kelly, Davis said. The Memphis Police Department, after receiving a tip at 6:12 p.m. on Wednesday, launched a citywide search for Kelly. Residents were told to shelter in place. Public bus services were suspended, and many restaurants and other public places were shut down during the desperate search. All right. So we're gonna show you some pictures here, lady. Now this picture is Memphis police officers work the scene of the shooting. MPD believes was committed by a man driving around shooting Wednesday, September 7th. 2022 at McLean Boulevard between Poplar and Madison Avenue. This is by Christian Tanois, the commercial appeal. All right, so just giving you giving you understanding of where that picture came from. Right, so At 8:53 p.m., police in South Haven, Mississippi, tweeted that officers responded to a vehicle theft at a local gas station. Police swarmed the area and Kelly was arrested when he crashed during a high-speed chase in South Haven, a few miles from south of Memphis, right? Police did not reveal the motive for the attacks, and the identity of the victims were not immediately released, right? I'm angry for them, and I am angry for that our citizens had to shelter in place for their own safety until, excuse me, place for their own safety until the suspect was caught. Mayor Jim Strickland said in a statement, "This is no way for us to live and it is not acceptable." Police affidavit says the first attack took place shortly before 1 a.m. Wednesday. 3 people said they saw Kelly fatally shoot Dewan Tunstall in the head as Tunstall was visiting his friend at a home in Memphis. According to the affidavit, Kelly pulled Tunstall to the side and during their conversation drew a handgun and fired several shots. Davis said officers responded to 3 more crime scenes before receiving a tip shortly after 6 p.m. Wednesday that the suspect was live streaming himself and threatening to hurt people. Facebook Live post led authorities to suspect. The tipster told police Kelly was on Facebook Live threatening to cause harm to citizens. According to Davis, Memphis police issued an alert a short time later, advising people to stay indoors while they search for the suspect. Police said there were reports of a man filming himself shooting and posting the videos on Facebook. Facebook videos Kelly's posted earlier Wednesday were removed from the platform that night. Kelly's Instagram account was also taken down Wednesday night. Right? Stadium lockdown. This is MATA suspended. Cars were stolen during the rampage, police said. A downtown stadium where a minor league baseball game was underway was placed on lockdown. TV stations cut into regular coverage to keep viewers updated. Friends and relatives called and texted each other to check on each other's safety. The Memphis Area Transit Authority MATA suspended bus and trolley services. Always like trolleys. I think the last one I was at was on Virginia Beach. I remember the one out in Philly. I've been in a few places where they try. This is irrelevant. Let me get back to the story. Right. MATA leaders are acting in an abundance of caution and care for the safety of its drivers and riders. The public transit service issues a press release Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Who is Ezekiel Dejon Kelly? Kelly, 19, has prior arrests for attempt first-degree murder and related charges in 2020. Strickland said Kelly pleaded guilty in April of 2021 to a lesser charge of aggravated assault and was sentenced to 3 years, but was released after 11 months, March 16 of this year. Strickland said that if Kelly served his full 3-year sentence, he would still be in prison and 4 of our fellow citizens would still be alive. For the moment, if this person was determined to be on this type of foolishness, what could you say? Like, he went to jail, with this on his mind. I'm hoping that, at least when he first did it, at least he had enemies, right? Now, here it is. He's not even from there, from what I'm understanding, and he's, running around and shooting people, this, that, and the third. I'm just pointing out the fact that they said they would still be alive, but then sooner or later there would be more victims anyway, is the point, right? I hate when people give you that logic. Oh, if he would have, yeah, I mean, but eventually, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, people got to get out of jail. And if they have that on their mind, that's what they're going to do. You can't do nothing about that, right? These evil actions show why truth and sentencing is a must. And we should do all we can to make our city safe, Strickland said. We should not be terrorized by anyone who wants to strike fear in our hearts and take away what we love about Memphis. Local residents gathered outside their homes in North Amberdale Street late Wednesday evening near where one of the incidents happened. Mary Dudley watched police working behind crime scenes tape and said she was not surprised that this happened in Memphis. So at least we got somebody keeping a G. Like Memphis is a crazy place. I mean, if I'm correct, what is that? First 48. Wasn't that like one of their main locations? Memphis, Tennessee, right? So, I mean, I'm not, being, careless or anything. I'm just being honest, right? Memphis has shaken by several incidents in recent weeks, including one killing of a pastor during carjack, right? The slaying of an activist during an argument over money. The killing of a woman who was abducted while she was on a run. Living in Memphis is like living in every episode of Breaking Bad, Dudley said, right? So, the story is over, but, this article originally appeared in the USA Today. This is, which the title was Memphis Shooting Rampage Suspect in Custody After 4 Killed, 3 Wounded, What We Know. Right, so just so you know what's going on, like I said, for right now, I just wanted to give the update because there's some new information. When I find out more, I will be following up on this because it clearly has, some background to it. But until then, thank you for joining me. I'm Juice Wanna. This is Grand Strange Smoke and Jokes, and we are out of here.